Hello friends, I really didn't want to make this video. I hate that this is the reality that we're living in right now. I truly wish that this title was some kind of sick joke, was some kind of punked, was some kind of clickbait even. I wish, but unfortunately, this is the reality that we are in right now, and I'm gonna try my best to articulate my thoughts. I'm literally in a stupid Roman airport right now, sitting at this piano, and I took a lot of notes down and wrote a lot of things that I want to talk about, and I'll try my best to get through them all. It sucks that I have to do it in this little public area, but this is literally the only time I have to talk about this, and it's pretty pressing and urgent, so I think I gotta do it right here, right now. I'm really hoping that I can get all this behind me soon, and honestly, it truly breaks my heart that there's just some kids out there that are trying to figure out how to heel flip, and they get caught up in all this drama, all this nonsense, all this bullshit stuff. Like, I really dislike that, and if you are that kid trying to learn how to heel flip, get out of here. You don't need to watch this video. Go watch Mitchy Brusco. Like, it's all good. Don't worry about this. The grown-ups got to talk a little bit. Anyway, let's get to it. So what this is about is on Instagram, Braille Skateboarding and Aaron Kyro both blocked me, Ricky Glaser, on Instagram. Then on YouTube, my main channel account, Ricky Glaser, if I comment on a Braille video, I'm like shadow banned, that it looks like I've commented, but no one else can see it. And what that also means is that every comment I've ever made on every video that I've ever been in on Braille is also ghosted, vanished. And you can check this yourself. You can go to videos like my introduction to Braille or a heavy video about me, and obviously there would be a comment with thousands of thumbs up, but now they're all gone, they're all vanished. Shout out to when I used to do the top comments at 10:01 when all the videos come out. That seems like a good use of my time. I know you're definitely wondering, why did this happen? Now, I can only give you my best guess because I don't have all the information. I only have the information from my point of view. So I'm gonna give you my best assessment of what I think is happening from my point of view. In Scientology, man, we're really getting into it. In Scientology, there's this thing, from what I understand, called the disconnection policy. And basically what that says is when someone in your life has shown that they are against Scientology, that you and other Scientologists need to completely cut this person out of your life and shun them and never talk to them ever again. This is my understanding, and they label these persons SP, or suppressive person, or PTS, potential trouble source. I think potential trouble source is a little bit lighter, and SP is harsher. But again, I'm not an expert on any of this shit. I don't really know, so definitely look it up for yourself and maybe you can get some better information. And let me know if you have more information too. And also guys, I'm gonna choose my wording kind of careful in this video because the chance of getting sued from this is a little bit too real, much more real than I would ever care for. So why did I get them so upset and labeled myself as a suppressive person? I want to backtrack a little bit here and just run over the chain of events so we have a little bit of a fresher understanding in our mind. Most recently, allegedly, I guess, Aaron Kyro got a promotion at the San Francisco Scientology org. I believe his new title is Executive Director of Daytime Operations. I think what that means is he's the highest ranking Scientologist in the whole San Francisco organization. Not that that really matters, but that's my understanding. After that a little bit, Gabe Cruz ended up quitting. The schedule of Braille filming changed from multiple times per week to 1 day per week. And Aaron and I had this conversation, and I said, I live in LA, Braille's in SF. How can I make 1 day's work a week ever work? Like, I don't think I can film regularly with you anymore. We kind of both said, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. No worries, okay. And then I didn't quit or anything. We just had a lot of good conversation, a lot of deep conversation, but I didn't quit. And we kind of ended on like, yeah, maybe if there's some trips, I'll come on the trips and rep Braille, like it's all good. And Aaron's like, yeah. Then a little bit of time passed and Aaron said, hey, I'm going on this Red Bull trip. Would you like to come on the trip like we talked about? I said, yeah, sure. We went to Minneapolis, we filmed the Red Bull thing. That was on June 2nd, and we filmed like 4 videos or so, I think, something like that. Those videos came out on Braille main channel, and the most recent one was posted on June 15th. So not very long ago, the very recent distant past. Also on Instagram, Braille reposted one of my reels on June 15th. Like, I guess that means they're supporting me, kind of just like stealing my views from this reel that has absolutely nothing to do with Braille. But anyway, they were like backing me still at this time, right? Then since this trip, I didn't speak to Aaron. I didn't have any communication with Aaron. Then the bit of hearsay from the other employees came my way, like they are actively destroying the park. And I was like, whoa, what the heck? Then that's where you saw I reacted to Braille's video of we are closing the Braille Park. You saw me react on my highlights channel. And then in that, I'm like, man, should I go? When are they closing? This is all new information to me. I'm trying to see if I can go and say goodbye. Then you saw that I did go and say goodbye, and I made that video. I posted on my main channel the following day, I believe, is when I went, and then posted it the next day. I think that would have been July 2nd. Throughout all this, I had no communication with Aaron. The only communication I had was when I was actively at Braille. I think he saw in the security cameras that I was there, and he goes, oh, you can have these, I like skate hats. That was pretty much all. We didn't really have any meaningful conversation. Then I made my videos, I posted my videos, you know, hours of me talking about the situation, extremely fairly, extremely diplomatically, extremely, from my point of view, just sharing my feelings, not disclosing private information, not really too negative, you know, just like my thoughts and feelings. And then I was reading a lot of the comments, obviously, because I want to see what the people feel like. The fans are the ones that are caught up in all this nonsense. I feel so sorry for them. So I was really reading all the comments, trying to see public sentiment. Then I did see a couple of really strange responses from Braille on YouTube and Instagram. And I have them right here, so I want to read them exactly so I don't misquote them. But there was this one on Instagram. The guy says, what happened to the Braille house and the skaters was pretty unethical. It was extremely cowardly not to tell the skaters who you pay. And now you have this chick, referring to Chloe, who was in this reel, on here because no one is real is messing with you. Wonder why. And then Braille responds, everyone on the team was called and told. Then they follow up and say, definitely not what they have been saying, like Nigel and Ricky. Then they respond, yes, Ricky stopped filming with us a little while ago, but Nigel was actively doing skate lessons, blah, 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 blah. I was like, a little while ago, we just come back from the trip where Aaron broke his foot and had surgery and all that. Like a little while ago, that was so recent and like nothing had changed. I was like, that's kind of weird. Then there's this other one. It goes, why didn't you tell the other skaters this was happening? And then Braille goes, I told all the ones that worked for me and some that didn't. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet, but also Braille did a lot for these guys. Think about it, wondering face. I was like, what? That's such a weird thing to say. One more, this is kind of a longer one. Bro, the way the Braille house got destroyed without letting the homies know, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can read that, it's on the screen. Then Braille responds, I did let people know. We salvaged as many boards as we could. There's a lot of hate out there right now. Most of it isn't true. Reading these, I was like, what the heck? Like what Aaron was basically saying. And look, he can do whatever he wants. It's his business, right? All I wanted was a little heads up. Hey, demolishing park RN, you know, that's all is that so much to ask for? But what I thought was strange about that is his sentiment was, oh yeah, it all happened so fast, I couldn't cater to everyone, blah, blah, blah. If that is true, in this Instagram comment, he should have just said, yeah, haha, probably should have told Rick, my bad, like, I want to make it right with him. He should have said something like that. Why are you saying, oh, he doesn't really work for us anymore? Like, what? I don't know, I saw that and I was like, that is really weird. And remember, I've made my videos and I've had no interaction with Aaron, and I just am seeing these comments as an observer. Then up until a few days ago, I've been posting stories, I've been traveling around, I'm in Europe, whatever. I saw Braille was watching my stories up until I want to say like 2 or 3 days ago. Then I wanted to go to Braille's page and I search it up, can't find it. Want to go to Aaron's page, search it up, can't find it. I click into it and I see I'm blocked. I'm like, yo, what? What? Really? Really gonna block Rick? Which like, from my point of view, this is the silliest thing that Braille could ever do, because like Braille's already in this PR nightmare right now, and then you're gonna block Ricky after I didn't say anything, I didn't have any dialogue, I didn't say anything really negative, you know? I'm just sharing my thoughts and giving the fans some long overdue information into what's happening right now, you know? And I really didn't like that I was blocked. And what's also crazy is that I'm very publicly, I haven't been afraid to shy away from the Scientology conversation. You can see it in my dumb data reaction vid. You can see it when I talk to Gifted Hater on the phone, on his live stream. You can see when anytime that I talk about Scientology, I'm always saying, yes, Braille is a company about skating, nothing to do with Scientology. What Aaron does in his personal life is up to Aaron. Like, I'm super saying that. I'm saying I believe in religious freedom. Everyone criticizes me and says Scientology is not a real religion. It's not the same as Christianity, blah, 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 blah. That's fair enough. Everyone can have differing opinions on that, but my stance has been crystal clear since day one. I've always stayed true to that, and I say the same thing. I saw a funny video of Neil deGrasse Tyson and Joe Rogan basically talking about this exact same thing, and it's very relatable to how I feel the public sentiment to me was. And I'll roll most of the clip right here.
One of the news outlets, I forgot who, called me up and said, do I think Scientology should be a religion? My answer was, we live in a country that protects the free expression of faith-based systems, provided they don't subtract from the rights of others. You know what the headline was? Tyson defends Scientology.
Of course. That's how you get clicks.
But anyway, then I find out that I'm blocked with no dialogue, mind you. No, you're fired. No, hey, I didn't like the videos that you made. No, nothing, just blocked out of nowhere. And this wasn't immediately after the videos. Like I said, there's a little bit of lag time, probably like 10 days or something from when I posted my videos to finding out that I'm blocked. Now, why I think this is happening, this is my theory, this is my own thoughts. This is not presenting as fact, this is my thoughts, my own interpretation, that I think in my comment section there is too much negativity and free speech towards Scientology. That's what I'm thinking, and I feel like the other people are viewing that as me. I'm enabling this negative speech, this free negative speech. And I feel like that is what has got me labeled as this suppressive person and why I'm being blocked and shunned. I tell you what is truly crazy though, is that even now, seeing Aaron block me and all this stuff, my mind straight away goes like, oh man, I know Aaron, I've spent all this time with him. He wouldn't really want to block me because I've never really done anything wrong. I've only been his friend. I've only been his hard-working workhorse in all the videos, blood, sweat, and tears all the time. Why would he really want to block me? My mind says, oh, maybe the higher-up people are forcing him. Now that he has this high-ranking public Scientology position, maybe they're going to run a little bit of a tighter ship and they forcing him to block me. That's what my mind goes to. Isn't that, I don't know if that's good or bad or sad, or if I should just be like, no, Aaron is bad, Aaron is evil. I don't know if I should think that, but that's where my mind goes. I don't know. You can let me know what you think about that in the comments, but that's truly where it does go to. But I did want to say, like, when he's sitting there choosing to block me, I hope he had some pause. I hope he was like, damn man, I really got to block Ricky. Like, damn. I really hope he had a little bit of reflection in that moment, but we'll never know because as far as I can tell, Aaron is never going to talk to me ever again. After I figured all this out, I did send Aaron a text message, which I feel like my phone number is probably blocked. It says delivered, but I don't know what that means. But maybe I'll just read it out here so you can truly get a sense of how I'm trying to communicate with him. And if Aaron does happen to watch this video, then at least I've said my final piece. So I'll read it right now. I say, hi Aaron, I noticed that you and Braille blocked me on Instagram and YouTube. Maybe you have my phone number blocked too, but I'd like to try my say my piece anyway. It's pretty disheartening to see this bad ending for us. It really does taint the good times after such a positive professional and personal relationship. I understand everything is crashing down right now and I am sorry for that. Maybe you feel I have betrayed you or turned my back on you. I am grateful for everything you and Braille has done for me, and I have always respected you. But as adults, we have to stand by the decisions we make, and sometimes they can push people apart. In these recent videos I've made answering questions about closing the park, I feel I have been fair. If you watch the videos, you will see I'm not taking cheap shots at you or your beliefs, and I am pretty empathetic towards the situation. I'm just trying to give myself some closure on a large chapter of my life and help the fans get a little more understanding on what's going on from my point of view. I wish you all the best, Aaron, Ricky. Man, even reading that now bums me up. I really don't like this. I wish I can get past this, push this away, and just move forward with my life, you know? For the record, guys, I'm not trying to say we should send hate to Braille, we should send hate to Aaron. I'm just trying to recap these events from my point of view. The one thing though is like, it needs to be known that if you a fan watch a Braille video, that is not a representation of the present. That is a time capsule. We're all having fun, we're all doing fun things. That's a moment in time that does not exist anymore. Now you need to know I am blocked, I am shunned, I am done. And watching the video does not support me in any kind of way. Absolutely not. But yeah, I'm very upset about this, truly. Like, I've been sleeping terrible, I've been stressed out. I'm filming this in the airport right now because this is how urgent it is. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? I won't ban any words, I won't delete any comments. I truly want to know your opinion. And yeah, feel free to give me some advice too, honestly. I'll take any advice. I'll take any hot takes, any advice, but that's it. All the best. I like skate.